Everyone, this is from David Letterman interviewing Donald Trump, January 2015, full interview. And this occurs at right here, which is the 8-minute and 15-second mark. Here we go, right here.
You were on Twitter, I'm told, last night talking about the horrific attack in Paris. Sure. And it seems like every day some other part of the country, sadly, sometimes here in our country, something similar, it's gotten to be not unusual.
No, it's terrible. Yeah. It's terrible. That was a terrible one. And, you know, France has very strong gun laws, the strongest, they say, in the world, and it still happens.
But is it a gun control issue, really?
I don't know what it is. It's people that are just, it's a whole different viewpoint. It's terrible.
Yes, it is terrible. It's a religious problem. It's a cultural problem. It's an intolerance problem. Right. It's people who don't believe in freedom of expression. How do we... I mean, it's multi-headed. Where do we go?
Well,
how do we
it would be nice to say there is really a solution, but you're always going to have, I mean, you look through thousands of years of history, you've always had people, and you've always had, whether it's crazy people or people with, as you say, a point of view, but this was a terrible thing. A lot of people killed, and for no reason whatsoever, and it's a tough deal. Yeah. I will say this, the magazine, they've had a lot of problems over the years, and they were really, you know, we know about people that are very tough, and they were very tough on a lot of different people. But who would ever think this would happen?
Yes, but okay, here's the example that I'm always proud of as an American. People, to demonstrate, they think we're really going to stick it to the United States. We're going to set fire to the flag. Yeah, right. And people get, oh, my God. Well, no. If that's how you feel, go ahead and burn the flag, because this country is far greater than that symbol, and that symbol is standing for freedom of expression. And there's no other country, right?
Sure. You're 100% right.
Yeah. So,
hey, he's really into it tonight. I'll tell you what.
I mean,
no, but I understand where you're coming from.
I'm not a religious man, but I do consider myself to be very spiritual.
No, I'm going to stop it right there because they go on, but the point's made, and that is that before Donald Trump was against protests of symbols that some say represent America, when in point of fact protest itself represents the American ideal, he was for it. And this is proof. And I didn't stop this to prove a point. In other words, there's no point at this interview, and you can find it for yourself and watch the entire interview, where Donald Trump backtracks and says, well, I didn't mean to say that. What I meant was this. No. He had several opportunities right then and there, did Donald Trump, to oppose what David Letterman said. And he didn't do it. Not only did he not do it, you saw him, he nodded on several occasions, hey, within this, I agree. You want me to replay it for you so you can see? I mean, it's right here. I mean, you could rewind this, or look, okay? You can watch this. Watch, okay? Watch.
So,
see, he nods. See how he nods nods in affirmation.
Hey, he's really
and then he says,
into it tonight. I'll tell you what.
See? All right?
I mean,
no, but I understand where you're coming from.
And then he says, then I understand where you're coming from. And you have to... We have to set the scene here, too. I remember exactly where I was when what they're talking about happened. And what they're talking about is the Charlie attack on the staff of the magazine Charlie Hebdo in Paris. I was at CES Las Vegas 2015 when that attack occurred. And I was actually staying at the Alexa Hotel. And I was on the way out again, and I saw these, they were passing out, CES attendees were passing out these little stickers that says, Je suis Charlie. I am Charlie. Je suis Charlie in French. I am Charlie. I put one on in a second. I speak a little French, but that's beside the point. Je suis Charlie. And so up and down the corridors of the Las Vegas Convention Center, at the Venetian, at the Mandalay Bay, wherever you went, you saw these, Je suis Charlie. Charlie Hebdo is a publication known for its attacks on sacred cows, on symbols that are sometimes symbols of nationalism, sometimes religious symbols. In this case, you know, they sort of picked the wrong sacred cow. But then when you do that, what is the right sacred cow if you're trying to make a point? Okay? But that's beside my message. The message is here that Donald Trump, as president, is manipulating everyone. He doesn't believe in what he's saying. He's only pushing a button to get you, the person trapped into discussing the NFL protest, off focusing on what he's really trying to do, and he's continuing to divide the country for his own purposes. I've said that before, and here is absolute proof. Is not the only example. He did this with the Confederate flag issue and the Confederate statue issue. Before he was elected president, Donald Trump was for the idea of taking down Confederate memorials and placing them, as he put it, in a museum. After president, oh, he has a big issue with it. Why? Because it upsets those conservatives, generally white Southerners, who he identifies as his base. It's not so much his base, it's just like easily manipulated into reacting negatively to any perceived attack on what they are identify as symbols of America. And Donald Trump and his people are into that. Donald Trump does not believe it for a second. His track record proves it. He is using pure Machiavellian techniques to manipulate those who are easily manipulated. And this proves it. Right here. You want more? Let's have at it again. Right here. Okay?
A lot of people killed, and for no reason whatsoever, and it's a tough deal.
Yeah.
I will say this: the magazine, they've had a lot of problems over the years, and they were really, you know, we know about.
And he's talking about Charlie Hebdo, folks.
But we know about people that are very tough, and they were very tough on a lot of different people. But who would ever think? Who would ever think this would happen?
Yes, but okay. Here's the example that I'm always proud of as an American.
And listen to this. Here's the example I'm always proud of as an American.
People to demonstrate they think we're really going to stick it to the United States. We're going to set fire to the flag.
Yeah, right.
And people get, oh my God. Well, no. If that's how you feel, go ahead and burn the flag, because this country is far greater.
And he nods in affirmation.
Than that symbol, and that symbol is standing for freedom of expression. And there's no.
And he says that's true. See, hear that?
Other country, right? Good. You're 100% right.
Yeah. So.
And he says you're 100% right, not 50%. He doesn't disagree with them at all. 100%.
Hey, he's really into it tonight.
Well,
see? All right. Now do you see? For those of you who say, oh, Trump said this, and oh, the NFL players are going against him and everything. Trump does not believe his own words. Here's proof. So please stop. Thank you.